this might be a bit rough. I should have known, I should have seen. That look in your eyes is not letting me in. I can't believe this body's fine. I'm outside. It doesn't make any sense. This was not how I saw the end. But I keep on breathing. Heart is beating. I'm waiting for the eclipse and the consequences of it. Why do we keep falling down? When it's always the affected ground. We got time to make this right. But it's all we keep falling down. Do you remember our first touch? When I look at you now, an adrenaline rush. We're always looking for something more. And we're closer to the edge than ever before. I can't believe this body's
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and it's the Cruise Show live.
Yes, on Sunday.
The Sunday edition.
Sunday edition.
We're like the Sunday morning newspaper.
Okay. Can we look at the comics then?
Yes.
All
Was
right,
that
cool.
always your favorite thing to do when you got the Sunday paper?
That usually was the first thing. So as a child, that was the first thing I would do was
Yes.
grab the comics.
Yes.
And then as an adult, I would grab the coupons.
Oh. Yeah, I always went for the comics, but my dad was very particular about reading the newspaper. And so I had to remove the comics section with surgical precision as not to disturb the rest of the newspaper, or it could have been an issue.
Oh.
Could have been an issue. Well, welcome everybody to the show. There's a good crowd out there. We're super glad to have you guys. We're going to start the show off by talking about a few cruise port memories.
Yeah.
Now, this could be a large discussion, but we're only going to pick, let's say, 3 memories. Now, I don't know what's on Jenny's list. She doesn't know what's on my list. And so we're going to tell you 3 of our, and as I made the list out today, I just want to tell you, I got a little depressed.
I got the cruise blues.
I thought it was going to help me with the cruise blues, but then as I hit, 20 memories, 25 memories, I was like, the cruising allowed me to do all these things, and now I can't do any of them. I was so sad.
Yeah, and that's the
So
beauty
sad.
of the cruising, right? Like you could do something different every day.
Something different every day.
Yeah. Different countries, different islands. What's going on?
All right, Jenny, we're going to spend 10 minutes talking about cruise port memories. Then we're going to jump into the chat.
Okay.
Kick us off. What is one of your favorite cruise port memories?
Well, let me get my list.
Get your list.
So early on, one of my favorite memories
Yes.
was Freeport. And I know a lot of people don't like Freeport. And we didn't really do much of anything, but we went to Senor Frog's. And my favorite memory is your brother up on the bar dancing.
That's a good one. I started trying to catalog all the places that we'd been, and I never quite got to Freeport. So that was on our Carnival Liberty cruise. Now, almost everything we're talking about today, I was going to include some video clips, but I'm like, look, we got whole vlogs. If you really want to get the sense of what's going on, track some of these memories down in the vlogs and watch them. So that was from our Carnival Liberty vlogs, and that was Freeport. So you can see my brother, and I think there's a dedicated video just to my brother,
there is.
just to my brother getting down. So that's a great one.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That's a great one.
What's first on your list?
Well, let's see. On my list, I will go with.
Well, it doesn't have to be first, right?
Right,
'Cause
right.
all these memories are fantastic.
I didn't necessarily rank them. I'm going to go with the day that we went to Monkey Jungle in the Dominican Republic with the locafam, and we saw all those spider monkeys. That was the first time we'd ever seen
spider monkeys.
It's the first time we'd ever seen the spider monkeys up close, and we were with a big group of people.
Yeah.
And that's some of my favorite video that we have, and some of my favorite memories is all these new friends of ours. we were all just out, trying to feed spider monkeys.
And that's also the same time that I had the best black cup of coffee ever.
Really?
Yeah, remember that little...
Oh, yeah, that little hut.
Yes.
That was pretty amazing.
I have a really cute picture of the owner of that house where we had the coffee.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go see her again.
Ooh. So Monkey Jungle for me. What's another one
That's
on
a
your
good one.
list?
Well, let's go to the sloths then.
You're going to go to Sloss Daniel Johnson's in Roatan.
Roatan.
In Roatan. Okay, so what was special about Sloth? Okay, so let me tell you, Dominican Republic, the Monkey Jungle was on our spring group cruise.
Spring on the Breeze.
On the Carnival Breeze. So
2019.
Look for the Carnival Breeze. Look for Monkey Jungle. I think that's the name of the video. And then you're going to the Halloween group cruise for Daniel Johnson's Sloths. This was on the Vista.
Well, and it was so cool because I've always wanted to hold a sloth, and and then watching everybody and you with a sloth around your neck, it was the coolest thing ever. And I got to see spider monkeys again.
Yes.
And I love those spider monkeys.
The big birds.
Yeah. So that was all my favorite time on that. That was it.
Very nice.
On that excursion.
Now, are you purposefully... Well, maybe we should
Let's move on. Let's keep going.
There might be a special episode somewhere of things you did not like on a port excursion or port day. Okay, I'll throw this one in again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cover 3 of them each, but this is going to be the main topic of our podcast that will be published either later today or tomorrow. So if you want to hear like our full list, make sure that you're subscribed to the podcast channel. It's another channel that has video like this one, Lido Loca podcast. Or if you listen to audio podcasts, you can go to the Lido Loca podcast anywhere that you get podcasts, like iTunes or Spotify, that kind of thing. Not anywhere, but we're on most platforms. There's still a couple that we need to get on. But we're going to go with the full list once that happens. So, but I'll include this one. Let me include the day I wandered around. Gosh, what cruise would this have been on? It would have been on the Breeze also, Carnival Breeze. The day I went with the locafam to Puerto Rico, specifically the Scots and Shipshape with Anne, the Boyces. And we went and we had Mofongo in Puerto Rico, which was a blast.
You had a great time with that day.
Yeah. So that was a great port memory. It's interesting, like the mix between excursions that you take or just wandering around. So I thought I would throw in a wandering around. So that was definitely fun. Eating the local cuisine. It was a recommended hole-in-the-wall restaurant, and then hanging out with people. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's good.
Good time.
So then one of mine, so this will be my third.
Your third one.
Just a sneak peek, right? Was Havana.
Yeah.
I start to tear up now because it was such a lovely moment in time for us.
Yes.
To be able to experience that.
It was really great. I mean, what we did in Havana is we took a guided tour. This was shortly after a hurricane hit there. And so the tour...
Like the Tuesday before.
About like a week or something.
Yeah.
They had a week to get it
like
ready.
We didn't know if we were going to go there or not.
We really thought it was going to be canceled. And so, we went to Cuba when you could, and we went to Havana. This was on our Carnival Paradise vlogs. This would have been our second cruise. And, we took the best of Havana. And, one of my memories is when we went to the Christopher Columbus National Cemetery.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't think that would be a big deal, but... it was a very cool from an architecture perspective, from religious iconography perspective, from just the story of that cemetery. And like, I think there was over like 1 million people buried there. I know that sounds kind of morbid, but it was amazing, the history around the cemetery. And what was really wild is, in Cuba, when the communists took over, the socialists, whichever they're classified, they said that they can't, people couldn't own property.
Right.
But one of the 2 things that you could own was the car that you had,
right,
or your cemetery plot. And so it was really weird that like in this country, this is one of the things that the people could own. But
yeah, and you can definitely tell that they take they take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah. So that was it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's just a taste. It's just a sampling. Make sure you look for the podcast. But everybody, I'm sure, has great port memories. If you want to share some of your port memories in the chat. I will look for them and read out some of the port memories. Let's say a big thanks to Chuck Spencer. Thank you for being on time today, Chuck Spencer. Thanks for supporting the creativity. Thank you for the super chat. And I figure we can let Harry Larry Loca Lucha make some big appearances today. Are you ready for a big appearance?
Oh, boy. I can't wait.
From the live show mascot, Harry Larry Loca Lucha.
Okay.
Thanks for the super chat, Chuck.
Super.
Wow.
He's feeling big today, right? Feeling big. Hey, quick shout out to the people that are working the room, making sure everything stays the way it should. Love you guys. Love the admins, the administrators, and they're working the blue wrenches today. Just trying to get a sense of who is in the house. Of Emily and Joe Flanagan are here making it happen. Hey girl, Ellen from Pennsylvania, Matt Firestorm V.1 or Firestorm.V1. It's the version 1 of Matt. That's what I'm trying to say. In the house today, and his lovely bride, Slinky Ingle King. Who else is here? That is trying to make sure, maybe see if Sarah's here today. That looks like the crew that's working the wrench. So if you get out of line and you get the smackdown, don't blame us. It's them. They have a mind of their own.
True.
I got nothing to
They're
do
so
with it.
wonderful.
Retro Sarge apparently in the house. What's up, my brother? You can see my brother Retro Sarge on that
Dancing, going
Paradise
wild.
crew. Oh yeah, there he is. He's on the hammer. He's on the hammer. On the hammer.
So Retro has been with us, on
3.
So Fantasy, Paradise, and Liberty. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and one of those cruise ships don't exist anymore.
Oh, stop. It's so... We've really had some crazy couple of weeks.
Jackie Otis in the house. Thank you for the super chat. She's here from the UK. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, Jackie.
Good evening. Good early evening. It's past tea time, I guess.
Yes, it must be.
Super.
It must be.
Thank you for the super chat. Brooklyn, New York is in the house. What's up? What's
Brooklyn,
up, Craig?
New York.
7300.
7,300.
Jim D did a food tour in Havana, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Stefan Netterer said, I loved Langkawi, Malaysia, on the Norwegian Star. Just a perfect day. Met a nice couple to tour with and had a perfect private tour and local, and it all went smooth. Yeah, that's nice when you have somebody that's
nice.
local like there to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look who's here. It's Minnesota Mickey.
It's Minnesota Mickey.
The
That was one of
lovely
our favorite times.
Yeah, the meetup before the group cruise in Galveston. We got to meet a lot of people, including Minnesota Mickey and her posse.
That's right.
She had a crew with her. Minnesota Mickey.
Well, she's coming back.
Thank you so kindly for the
As soon as I get in touch with her.
super chat. Thanks for supporting the creativity. Hi, my peeps. So nice to see and hear y'all. Just think someday in the future you will have cruised so much you will not remember the ships and the adventures. Yes, that's true. Like, it was an exercise today to start chronicling. Like, you know, and I stopped writing probably at 25, and I should have put Retro Sarge's dance on the bar as one of them, and I'd basically forgotten about most of my Asia trip, and there's just a lot of things in there.
Yeah.
Then it started making me think about things on the ship, but some of my favorite things that we've done together, like the glass blowing, and so many fun things.
So many beautiful memories.
So many fun things. Yeah, it was so funny. Like, when we decided to go to Cuba, now I know that Cuba is not everybody's cup of tea, and I tell you what, it was a super educational experience. And, but that was one thing that my brother and I said when I was trying to talk him into it. He was like, there may be a time that we can't go to Cuba again.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, they just opened it up. We'll be able to go, but we might as well go, because we got the free future cruise credit or whatever. And he was a little prophetic there.
Yeah.
I'm glad we went when we did.
Me too.
Lose for Your Cruises in the house today. What is going on? The Cuse Cruisers from Syracuse, New York, making an appearance on the show. Sharon at Sea Travel. Look at
What's
there.
going on, you three?
Hello, Jenny and Tony. What's happening? What's the good word? They're getting ready to go on some sort of vacation. I don't know the particulars, but I think they're going to, like, are you guys going to the Cozumel or Mexican Riviera or something? They're getting ready to get on an airplane, I think, within the week.
Yeah. Listen, I hope you guys have a fantastic time and just chill.
Do you like to say fantastic or fan-freaking-tastic?
I like to say fan-freaking-tastic.
I feel like that's an underused...
I thought I was going to be nice.
I feel like that's an underused, phrase. I like it, though. Kaylee Delaney is from Los Angeles, California. Bonsoir. So glad to have you today. TCU Papito in the house along with
What's going on?
Peg, McGuire, and Artie
Oh, I love them
Larry
too.
Thomas. I'm just reading names. I guess I should get into there and read some comments.
Why?
Why not? Anne-Marie
say?
Anne-Marie VR said, disappointed will not be meeting you guys in October.
I know, Anne-Marie.
It's a bummer. Oh, Ty is in the house. What is up, Ty?
Listen, they just ran away too.
They went to Niagara, right?
Yeah.
To the falls.
Mm-hmm.
To the falls. Greg and Dobbs. What is this? Seems prolific. Let me see what it says.
Okay.
Tony and Jenny.
Yes.
To paraphrase an old Celebrity Cruises ad, the span between our cruises we consider to be a temporary exile. We'll get through this. Thanks for all you and other creators are doing. Absolutely.
Aw, Greg and Dobbs, you're so sweet.
That's a
I
good
love
message.
It.
We
It
will
is.
get through this, and glad that the stuff that we're doing and all the other creators are keeping it going. It's it's an interesting thing.
What?
Well, there's days where, I've pivoted primarily to cover the cruise news, and I try to do that in a way that doesn't make you want to jump off a bridge every day. But sometimes...
And you do a great job at that, too.
Sometimes sitting down to do that research, you're like, I just don't want to talk about it. But then at the same time, there's there's a lot of people that maybe need a positive spin on a world gone mad. And
Right.
so it makes it worthwhile. But trust me, there's days that I'm with you guys going, oh, not more bad news.
Right.
Not more bad news. Gregory Ryback, thank you so much for the super chat. Are you worried about designated smoking areas won't be possible masked? Look, well, you want to answer? You want me to answer?
Go ahead.
They're going to figure out a way. People are going to be able to smoke, right? So smoking is going to be outside. It still could be in the casino, but if you're inside in the casino, you'll have to social distance. So I think that's the good rule of thumb everybody needs to embrace is if in places where masking doesn't make sense, like, eating in the swimming pool, they're going to enforce some sort of social distancing.
Right.
And when you can't social distance, you have to mask. So I assume that they're not going to herd all the smokers into a 4x4 square and try to make them, smoke with a mask on. I think the assumption is that they'll distance people out.
That or just do non-smoking casinos.
They might do non-smoking casinos, but I'm thinking he's even saying in the outside smoking area, you're going to have to wear a mask, but it won't be the case.
No, I would hope not.
Thank you for the super chat, Greg Ryback. Good question. Good question. Super chat.
He's pretty large today.
Yeah, he's large and in charge. He's large and in charge. Raleigh Creative Travel is here today. What is going on, sir? Linda Brutger.
Linda.
Sitting on the deck, eating burgers and drinking a beer. That sounds
Just
like
the Lido.
Sounds like a good day.
It sounds like the Bruder Lido.
That's right. We got some UK representation in the house today. Gail Voigt,
Very cool.
Sonny Devon. See, I'm probably saying that wrong. Devon. Somebody's gonna have to send me a list of pronunciations of UK towns. Devon in the UK. My brother, his dog is in the house. Is he working the keyboard, bro? What's going on over there? Does he even spin? Jeff Perry is in the house. The Gaylors are in the house. Julie Wazowski. I miss tea time also. What's your favorite little snick snack at the tea time? I don't like the tea, so I go to the tea time for the small sandwiches because as a big guy, you feel like you're really watching your waistline if you just eat a small sandwich, and then you eat 30 of them. How about that?
Okay.
What's your favorite snack at the tea time?
I like sweets better than the sandwiches. So.
What's your favorite sweets at the tea time?
Probably the chocolate layered cake.
Ooh, the chocolate layered cake.
Yeah.
I like the cucumber sandwiches.
The cucumber sandwiches are divine.
And then anything with the smoked salmon. Mm-hmm. The smoked salmon.
Which was your favorite? You think Princess was your favorite?
Yes, Princess was my favorite tea time because they made fresh scones. They served them hot with freshly whipped whipped cream.
Right.
Delish.
Delish.
Midlife Cruisers, thank you so much for the super sticker.
What's going on, you two?
How's it going in Norway? When does it get cold over there? Are we on different weather cycles? Is it still hot in Norway? Can I get a weather report? What's going on? Thank you for the super sticker.
You have lots of questions today.
And Cynthia Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. Jenny's looking fresh.
Well,
Thanks for
thank
the
you.
dailies, Tony. Is Carnival down for payment? I tried to pay the last bit for my February cruise. No pay button. Do you know anything about that?
I haven't seen that today. I know I did make a couple of payments for some people on Carnival, so...
You do that through a computer system on the back end?
I do.
All right, so at least from the travel agent side, you were able to make some payments yesterday.
That's it.
I see something with a question mark.
Danielle is in the house too.
Danielle, our lovely daughter, Danielle.
Yes.
What's up, Danielle? Throw somebody out. It always makes me, there's nothing that makes me prouder as a father. Like sometimes I encourage her to throw people out even when they're not doing anything wrong.
That's not true.
Just so I can get that feeling of like, yeah, do it, Danielle. You got the power like Adam and Grayskull. Brian Wolf, hello from Arizona. Brian and Jody Wolf, the Wolf Cruisers. How are you guys doing?
What's going on, you two?
We're doing pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. We went yesterday and had a socially distant celebration with Jenny's mom, who was celebrating her birthday.
Yes. It was so nice to be able to celebrate her birthday with her.
We didn't do a lick of work yesterday, which is the first time in a long time. I do believe in the concept of taking a break once a week, and I believe in it, but I don't always do it.
Right.
But so it was nice yesterday just to chillax.
It was
and
nice
hang
to
out.
go over and just hang out and help out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Movie recommendation for everybody: The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic.
That just showed up in Hulu as a included movie. Free. See, I'm so conditioned by cruising. I don't know when I'm allowed to say free or included, but I guess the principle's the same.
It's inclusive.
We do pay for the Hulu, so I guess it's an included movie. But man, such a good uplifting movie. And then a show that Jenny didn't watch, but I caught on Apple TV Plus called Joe Lasso. It's about a football coach from Oklahoma, played by Jason Sudeikis. Jason Sudeikis. He was in We Are the Millers. He's an Oklahoma football coach, and he is hired to be the coach of a premier football team in the UK. That's soccer. And it's a fish out of water story. And they're bringing him over because the owner of the team is the ex-wife of the cheating husband. You know, that old trope. And she wants him to fail miserably, and you know he's not gonna. It's good. So check it out. I binged all 3 episodes, and now I'm waiting until the 21st before I can watch another one.
Very cool.
So in addition to the cruise news and cruise content and the cruise vlogs that you guys watch, add that to your watch list.
Okay, I will. My watch list?
Yes.
Should I put a list on my watch?
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Hello, Lindy Lou and Sebastian. Hope you guys doing well.
That's right. My brother, man, a little big for your britches. Like you're wanting people to pay to watch you dance? Look, this isn't 1987, and you're not working for Chippendales anymore. I mean, I know you missed those days.
Come on.
Guys, there's nothing worse when your 20-year-old brother, you're 15, he's walking in like he's just got the new job at the dance club, and he's like, can you oil up my chest? I'm like, dude, I'm 15. I don't want to oil up your chest.
Well, it was really weird when I heard that, he asked his, his stepmom to shave him down.
Let's get that trending. Hashtag Chris was a stripper. It's not true, but man, I love spinning that.
Chris is
that
a
yarn.
Chippendale.
Yeah. Actually, he dressed up like Chip Ordell once.
Oh,
cool. When we were kids.
Yes, I mean, it's true.
Same thing. Same thing. Midlife Cruiser says it's always cold in Norway. Is Norway the place where, it's one of the Scandinavian countries, right? Where you, the big deal is to jump into cold water and then to get into what do? You go sauna, cold water, back to sauna, or something like that.
That's interesting.
I wish we had a sauna here.
Well, they do it. I wish we had one at the house too. But they do the polar plunge here too, like down in Tarpon Springs. They do it.
I remember they used to do it somewhere, but then the polar bear hurt somebody. They mauled somebody and they quit doing it.
Is that true? Or
Who wants to swim with a polar bear? That's not true, Jenny. I don't think they're letting anybody swim with a polar bear. Let's make that story. Let's embellish that story anymore. What's a cold weather? There's a zoo in Buffalo, no offense, Buffalo, that would have a polar plunge every year, and you could actually jump in the water with a polar bear. It went good until somebody got mauled, and then they shut it down. There's the embellished story. None of that's true. Would you jump in the water with a polar bear?
No.
How about that? Robert Nunes, thank you so much for the super sticker. Jenny, there's a pair with coffee for you.
That's very sweet.
For you. Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for supporting the creativity. Had a great time walking around Old San Juan. Jenny, we found a little hole-in-the-wall store that has the best coffee. We have found it twice, and we will find it again.
You should send that name over to us.
There, you say that like
Well,
they
at
keep
least
moving it
directions.
around. Are they moving that store on you every time?
Well, sometimes it's hard to remember what hole in the wall you went into.
No, I know. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
chat. Another Chris Barnett is in the house. The battle of the Chris Barnetts. Let's see. Let's fight it out. One has an E and one doesn't. Oh, I know who won. Sorry. See the world with Chris. What's up, buddy? Glad to have you.
What's going on, Chris?
Sandy Burns is in the house. Margot Arlington. Susan Willett. Sorry I'm late. Uh-oh. Was putting together our Sunday sauce for supper tonight. If you're ever in the area, you have to do a standard invitation to Tony and Jenny.
Why, thank you.
I mean, they're calling Sunday sauce. I mean, that sounds like that's made frequently. You know that's gonna be good.
You know that's good. Chuck, you're welcome.
Okay, you're forgiven for being late. If somebody's late after the top of the half hour, then they gotta do write-ups. That's what I think. Linda Lou is in the house. Need to talk to Jenny about the March cruise. Come on, we're going to Panama. Panama. Yeah, so we do have cruises on the books. Our next cruise is in December on the Allure of the Seas. That'd be cool if that happened.
Yes.
And then we've got all kinds of cruises in 2021. If you want to go on a group cruise with us, go to the www.lidoloca.com/group cruise. And some of our cruises are there. I still need to update that page.
Yeah, because we even have one now for 2022.
Yes, 2022 on the horizon out of Miami for Halloween.
That's right.
Jenny, I didn't get a chance to point this out to you, and I don't have
Tony?
I don't have any way of playing it for the people. But I posted it on the Facebook page. The Carnival has released a video. The Bolt roller coaster is built.
What?
And it's on the ground. It's not on the cruise ship yet, but Matt Mitchum was over there talking it up, so you would have liked the video.
I'm surprised I didn't see it.
But it looks really cool. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited about the Mardi Gras.
Someone was asking me if I knew how much. Do you know how much they're going to charge for that yet?
No, I don't think they've announced it.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced it yet.
It's got to be in the $10 to $15 range.
I would think so also. That was my first go-to. Kind of was $15, but then I'm like, maybe they'll do it. Because, like, when you're thinking about it, right? Like, would you go...
They probably have a day pass.
Day pass, yeah. Yeah.
I would do it once, I think. So the interesting thing, like, if you look at it, when looking at it on the ground, it's not that exciting.
Okay.
So basically the excitement part comes from is you can control the speed.
Okay.
There's a video camera that's going to record your entire ride.
That's awesome.
They're going to make it competitive so that they'll post the times of other people that have ridden it. But really, if you look at the track, it's just a kind of a rectangle. And then at the very end, it's got like one little half loop.
Well, how can you go faster than somebody else?
So you can control the speed of the car.
All right.
Yeah, so like if you go wide open, you're going to go faster than the person that goes slow around it.
Okay.
So yeah, so it'll be like a race thing.
Oh, so not like bumper cars or anything. I get it.
No, only one car on the track at a time, and two people can ride the car. It looks pretty interesting.
So if you're lighter, this is my thought process, right? So if you're lighter and you go as fast as you can, they'll probably win.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in line and knock out anybody that's smaller than me. Boom, you're not getting on there.
Or what you could do is just wait until the perfect time, lick your finger, see where the wind is blowing.
That's right.
And let it blow you through.
Get the wind at your back. MGM Travel is here. Barbara Hanna is here. Robert Rayburn is here.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yes.
So if somebody said to you, okay, you can ride that for $15 or 2 for $20, what would you do? 2 for 20, right?
2 for 20, yeah.
Or 2 for 25?
2 for 25.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to think of how much they might charge for this.
Well, so for the movies, they charged $11. I don't know what they charged for the trampoline. Sharon and C, if you guys are in here, was there a charge for the indoor trampoline? I feel like $10. It's got to be at least $10 or more.
Yeah.
Would they charge $6 or $7 for the bowling on the MSC stuff? I don't know.
But it was so much better, right? Because you were able to get the
day
week pass, which was nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Peg and Artie, thank you guys so much for this super chat. Jenny, thanks for all the help with cancellations and rebookings. That continues to be a popular. One of the reasons we took yesterday off was because it's just been a madhouse.
Yes.
Lots of sleepless nights.
But it's beautiful too, right? Because then I remember talking to someone and they were so upset. And I said, well, listen. And they booked the 2022 group cruise. So it's like, listen, we've had a relationship for the last 2 years. Now we'll have a relationship for the next 2 years. So, I mean, it's beautiful.
That's right.
Now we can start planning again. Because planning is so much of, for me, a lot of the fun, right? Like with cruising is the planning.
Not me, man. I just want to get
Let's
on.
just go.
Heather K, is there any way to track your refund from canceled cruises with Carnival? Don't you usually just have to call? Or?
So this is what they're telling you. So if you put in the form, it will take about 2 weeks for the form to even be looked at. And then they put that in, and it could take up to 60 days to get your refund.
But if you call them and you get a hold of somebody, you like work your way through the hold queue, they will tell you what the status of it is on your booking, right?
Well, and I mean, they won't tell you the status of, once it comes off of your Carnival, like if you're talking about Carnival, once it comes off there, you know that on the backside it's been canceled.
Right.
So, at that, then that refund comes. I know there's been people though that, I call in and I wait so I can actually talk to somebody.
Right.
And some of the guests have received their refunds like in 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, somebody, I was getting ready to say that and I lost it, but yeah, somebody.
But that's, I'm not saying that's the ordinary and that's the expected. They are saying give them up to 60 days, but I feel like this round of cancellations, all of the cruise lines are getting better prepared
faster
for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting. I did that story over the week about the organization, the U.S. organization, the FMC, the Maritime Commission.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to put new regulations in place when it comes to refunds. And some of the comments on that video, people were like, yeah, I got it back right away. And then there's still people that say I didn't. So it's really not consistent, I guess. Some people have gotten it fast. Some people got it medium. And then some people haven't got it at all, which is pretty wild. Peg and Artie, I forgot. Larry forgot to say thanks for the super chat.
Super chat.
And then Joanne can't read today. Joanne Blakesley. Hey, you guys, I've ordered a new postcard. Oh, we'll look forward to that. Joanne from Manchester. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Absolutely. I love those postcards. Thank you, Joanne.
Super
chat. And Ronald Bernier, thank you so much for the super chat. When cruising gets back to the way it we'll email Jenny for a trip, maybe a while. Well, thank you. Thanks for thinking about us, and we'll be glad to help you whenever it comes back.
And that's it, Ronald. You bring up something good. Don't feel, everybody cruises differently, and everybody's going to feel comfortable differently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen when it happens, and, again, everything seems so serious in the moment, which it should. That's the way we're wired. Like, everything's going crazy. But at some point, a couple years from now, this will all be a distant memory. So.
And I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be good
it's
times.
a memory.
Good times. Yeah, I'm
Do
ready
you
to put
remember
this in.
20? So you've been saying for the last week or so that I may not be able to cruise in my last year of the 40s. So. That means I have to do 49 all over again next year.
That's right. If Jenny doesn't cruise by March, she will not have. She won't cruise again until she's 50. 50 years old.
50.
Somebody was late, but it's not a half hour late, so you're okay. No write-ups for you. Oh, we got some Long Island in the house. Left Son. Hello, Jenny and Tony from Donna Lynn on Long Island. I think I got your monitors today because these wires are not bent for my ears. They keep popping out.
Ew.
I know. And you got some nasty earwax now. Your ears are clean as clean can be.
We need to put a J and a T.
Yeah. These wires. So we got the mics back in front of us this week. I listened to the audio last week. It sounded a little distant, but I did order some stuff to maybe make a boom mic. So that could be
boom in the house.
That could be fun for next week.
Like that boom chickadee boom chick.
Bow Chicka Wow Wow. Spa Robin in the house found us from Emma Cruises, enjoying the content. Thank you. Emma is such a good friend to us, and we're glad. Anybody that doesn't know Emma, go check her out. And anybody that's here from Emma, welcome.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
Jackie is she's a 71 baby like us, Jenny. She'll be 50 next May, and 1971 is a great vintage.
Yeah.
I ain't even 49 yet. in your face.
Well, Slinky
How
and
about that?
I will be on the March cruise,
Yes.
and our birthdays are, I think, they're 2 days apart.
Yes.
So when we're getting on the ship, it will be her birthday,
Yes.
and my birthday's before it. So, but that's still my birthday cruise, I guess.
Yes. Chuck Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Laura Lewis asked the question, if you book the same cruise as a group cruise, can you get added? To be included in all of the group activities and all the giveaways and all the stuff that we do, any onboard credit, that kind of thing, you actually have to book with Jenny. Obviously, if we're all on a cruise together, come hang out, come say hi. That's one of our favorite things, is to meet people, group cruise, no group cruise, whatever. But if you want all of the benefits of the group cruise, you got to book with the lady over there.
And there
Way
is
it
a
works.
way, if you've already booked it, there is a way sometimes to be able to pull you into the group, but you could shoot me an email and we can discuss it.
Ooh, shoot Jenny an email.
Well, because it's a different process. So
jbarnett@expediacruises.com.
right, BARNETTE.
TTE.
That's me.
Jackie says birthday cruise, fabulous idea. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we should be leaving on yours pretty soon.
Yes. My birthday cruise? There's no
Yeah.
cruising on my birthday.
I know.
Not this year.
Maybe we could go in the car for a cruise.
So, Jenny, what's it like to be with a younger man?
Oh, it's fab.
Yeah. Are you a cougar?
Oh, sure.
A cougar.
Absolutely.
I'm 6 months younger, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're 6 months behind, aren't you?
I'm always chasing you. Joanne Blakesley, my brother was born in 1971. It was a good year, but personally, she prefers 1975. Why, did somebody important win the Premier League that year? I'm trying to make UK sports references.
Oh, okay.
Was there a royal wedding in 1975? I'm pretty sure that's when she was born, but I'm trying to come up with, historical.
I see.
Retro Sarge said cool kids were born in 1966. If you mean 1971, you're right, bro. Do refunds depend on the method of payment? That's a great question, Professor Travel.
Absolutely, they do. So, of course, PayPal will go straight back to PayPal. PayPal is also one that they have to refund. Like, you cannot pull those funds over to a next cruise like some people were able to.
Oh, wow.
And then it will go back to your original form of payment. So even if your, credit card is closed out or something, you have to get in touch with the institute, the financial institution, to let them know that it's coming back, because Carnival won't change it. And what else? Gift cards. Gift cards are a good one. Gift cards will be reissued and sent to your address on file in your profile. So please do make sure that that is updated so you get them in a timely manner.
So the way they're processed doesn't matter how you paid, but
No.
like gift cards aren't going to get processed quicker than a credit card or anything. But the payment method
they all
matters.
get processed at the same, like how they do it. But the gift cards, because the offices are closed in Miami, what I've been told is that they're only going in there twice a week
For the gift card?
for the gift cards to pick them up or mail them out. So it may take a little bit longer for the gift card.
Billy Sparks is in the house. Billy, I owe you an email. I just want to let you know I saw your email. Thank you for the wonderful thing that you sent us in the mail. We got Mail Monday coming up tomorrow. And, yes, a kayak cruise could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kayak. Now everybody thinks that the year they were born is the best. We've already figured
Well, listen,
this out.
every year is beautiful because there's so many people that are born.
Chris Barnett with no E on his name is trying to be a part of our tribe. He said that he's the oldest Barnett here. I mean, I guess that's technically true. Mr. Barnett with no E. I don't even think we're cousins with no E on your name like that. But we're friends. Friends are good. Friends are just good, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Barnett, it's still the same last name.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Is Silveri the same as Silver?
It's
no.
not spelled the same.
There's a lot of the letters there, but Barnett is not spelled the same as Barnett with an
But
E.
it's pronounced the same.
Whatever.
So it's the same.
Nope.
Yep.
Why are you always trying to make up the rules? Queen Beat, late but dropped the thumbs up. All right. You're not gonna get the write-ups.
Thank y'all.
You're not gonna get the.
How many do we have?
How many what? Likes?
Yeah.
What, do you have some sort of like challenge?
I don't know.
129 likes. If we can get that up to 250, something crazy will happen. I don't know what. I don't know what that crazy is.
What's going to happen at 250?
I don't know. Ooh, Roberta's 1930s. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. Like, you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 107 some days.
Draper. Didn't we watch a...
Mad Men.
Yes.
Don Draper. Don Draper.
That was a crazy show.
Yeah, I've heard a couple people. So Joanne saying that she pays for her cruises by PayPal and got the refund while it was on the phone. Yeah. But
Good.
PayPal's pretty strong at protecting the consumer's money.
Yeah, and that's why it's very protected.
Michael Antogiovanni wants to know what ports we're going to on the Allure of the Seas. You don't care about the Allure of the Seas. You just want to go back on the Equinox, Michael. I know.
Well, I
how
mean,
it
who
is.
doesn't? The Equinox was awesome.
I do too. I don't fault him at all. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the old
I think they
shipmate
named a
app.
suite after him in there, though.
The Antogiovanni suite.
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook the other day he was cooking some stuffed squash, maybe.
Well, because he grows it.
Yeah, the stuffing.
No, he grows the asparagus.
The Carnival. We still have the Carnival Breeze on our shipmate.
We'll take that off.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Allure of the Seas, December the 13th, 2020. 119 days until our cruise. That takes out of Miami, Florida.
Right.
We're visiting at sea on the 14th.
Okay.
And then we'll be going to Labadee. That's the cruise line private island. That's what they're telling me. Then we will be going to Falmouth, Jamaica, or when Jenny's there, they call it Falmouth.
True.
Falmouth, Jamaica.
It's a true story.
Back at sea, Cozumel, back at sea. We picked this for the ship, I think. Looking at that itinerary.
It absolutely.
I'm pretty
was
sure
for
that's
the
a ship pick right there. Yeah, so Cozumel, Falmouth, and Labadee.
Well, and that was...
We did those ports on the
That was
Oasis.
a free cruise.
Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the free cruises from Royal? Yeah, that was a Royal itself.
We got a free cruise from Royal?
Casino.
Oh, yeah, that was a casino offer.
Yeah, so put that card in there, even because y'all know I'm not a big spender in the casino.
So we don't
I'd
have a
love to
final
be in
payment?
there.
I've been thinking that we had to figure out whether we were going to make the final payment
No,
or
I
not.
think I already paid for that.
Oh, how about that? How about that?
I'll have to check it, but I'm pretty, yeah, because remember I did the upgrade on it.
That's right.
And I paid the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's paid. I'll have
Paul
to
Meyer,
check
what's
it out.
going on? We're doing good. We're doing well. Oh, TCU Pepito grows peppers, habaneros, serranos, and jalapenos, and some etc. peppers. Do you like them hot, or do you just like to have a good variety of peppers? Peppers.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's the vision of the season? I don't even know what that is.
Make it happen. I'll make it. I'll
Look,
look into it.
If you really vision of the season, either March or April. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yes.
Do they give you credit for the sailing even if the cruise doesn't go on your VIFP? No.
No.
But
and-
Norwegian was doing it by accident, and then they pulled it back.
Yes.
I was reading that story. You know, sometimes when a good thing happens, I don't know, like you don't want to be dishonest, honestly, but I think a lot of people were getting their days credited to them on Norwegian, and then they started talking about it, you know,
Right.
telling everybody, and then in the process of telling everybody, it got taken away. That's what I think.
Well, it's also like that Royal Snag. Remember a couple of years back?
Yeah.
But they actually honored it with the alcohol package.
Yeah. Chuck Spencer, thanks again for the super chat. You are
Chuck.
beautiful as always, Jenny B. But if
Aw,
Tony B
thank
keeps
you.
losing, we're going to have to do a GoFundMe for a new wardrobe. The cool thing about being a yo-yo fat guy is I got clothes at all sizes. So, yeah, eventually I'll step down and get back into my smaller
And then
shirts.
then we're gonna retire. We're gonna retire those.
No, what if
Yeah,
what if I become a big man
You're
again?
not going to.
I got to have my big man clothes on standby.
Nope.
If not, I'll have like Britney Spears belly shirts with my regular
Ew.
t-shirt. Be oops, I did it again with my Atari Cruise Day shirt.
At that point, can we get you a belly button piercing?
Yes,
Okay.
at any point you can get me a belly button piercing. I didn't know that was something we were waiting on. I'm down.
Cool.
I need the bling bling. Eddie wants to know if we've cooked anything in the Instapot. We have.
Yeah.
Ribs, a full chicken, chicken wings.
Those chicken wings were delish, weren't they?
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. What's the update on the Mardi Gras? Will it be ready for 2021? That is Palpate IRN. Yeah, everything says yes. Again, I just watched some of the finishing touches, like that roller coaster is really coming together, and
Right.
I've not heard of any delays from that coming out in 2021. 2021?
I have not either. Because I could always tell kind of when they were going to start. Like about 2 weeks out, you wouldn't be able to book anything into them.
Oh, yeah, for the delay.
Right.
That's Jenny's secret delay. She knows when the delays are happening. She can sniff it out. Paul Meyer, thank you so much for the super chat. Still adding to the good old new lens fund. Man, Jenny.
Paul, you are so sweet.
Jenny, what did I spend 3 hours doing last night?
Looking at new lenses. And
Cameras
new
and
cameras
lenses.
and-
I want to change this. I've been shooting on this camera for 2 years. I like the shot, but I feel like I can make it better. Step it up. Yeah, so
Step it up, Anthony.
I'm not going to tell anybody what I'm going to get. I'm just going to sneak it in. Actually, I'm going to look. Here's the only clue. I'm going to rent a camera at some point in August, and then I'm going to sneak in some videos with a new camera and lens setup, and we'll see if anybody can tell. How about that? How about that?
Interesting.
Got to vlog that belly button piercing. You're absolutely correct, Jackie. I will. I'll do it. That seems like YouTube solid gold.
Absolutely. I think it might be.
That's right. Yeah, Paul, I was up into the wee hours. I watched this channel called Camera Conspiracy, and his bumper, it's just like a 10-second bumper, but it's such a hooky song, and it basically repeats over and over, all I want's a perfect camera. That's all in my head right now. All I want is the perfect camera. Are they going to do piercings? Michael Anto Giovanni, are they going to do piercings on the Scarlet Lady at the tattoo parlor, or is it just going to be ink? That'd be interesting.
I would think they would have to have piercings also.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's two different things. Two different things. Are they going to brand people on there too? That branding looks crazy.
Yeah.
Painful.
Very.
Heather Arton does. How would you say that name, Jenny? Ayarton. Ireton.
Ireton?
Does Jenny take bookings from the UK?
I do.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Slinky needs a
But
new
everything
camera.
has to be paid in U.S. funds.
If I get a new camera, I'll be selling off old Lido Loca gear, and I take care of my stuff really well. So if there's any aspiring newbies out there, and you want some of the magic. I don't know if there's any magic in the cameras, but if you want some of the magic, if you want some cameras that have been to foreign lands,
I have the hiccups.
that might be a deal. That's happening. Yeah, Jackie, I don't think they're going to do those tattoos except when the ship is stopped.
I have the hiccups. That's not good.
Jenny, what was the weird tattoo I said
No,
I was
have
going
the
to...
hiccups. I got to sit back a little
What
bit.
was the weird tattoo I said I wanted to get that made no sense yesterday? It was funny, whatever it was, though.
I don't remember.
Andy Lee, great question. Is London on my bucket list? Right now, my bucket list cruises. So I got to go to Alaska. This is Jenny's bucket list, too. I'll speak for her. We got to go to Alaska. We're going to Panama Canal. Not necessarily a bucket list, but since it's so many people's bucket list, we put it on the list. So it's a shared bucket list item.
Right.
I really want to go to the UK and hang out and cruise around the UK. And then I want to go to the Baltic and I want to go to the Mediterranean. So those are, like, if I could just go cruising right now, that's what I would do. I'd go UK to the Baltic and I would go to the Mediterranean.
Do I see 2022 in the future?
Yeah, it'd be cool if we could do it for our 50th birthday, but it might be a 51 birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I really want to do that over a 6 weeks period. I just want one big trip. And then Jenny added the idea of maybe transatlantic from the States to start that off.
How cool would that be?
That'd be like 4 cool mega cruises. We could do it because we can work from anywhere. Ayrton.
Well, and then we have to do
Ayrton?
it coming back, too.
Ayrton. I'm still messing up Heather's name. We'd have to come back that way We
Yeah.
could fly back.
Airton.
Yeah. We've never been to Bermuda. No, I'm afraid of the triangle. Bermuda Triangle. I used to watch all those shows when I was a kid. Professor Travel said the Baltics are amazing. That's right. I just want to, being from the States, we mostly cruise to the Caribbean. I think that's a fair generalization.
Right.
And I don't really like the sun or the beach or being hot or anything like that. So it's weird.
So I think that's probably why you're really going to love Alaska.
Maybe. Yeah. But it seems boring. Alaska seems boring, Jenny.
Really?
I'll be a changed man. Look, I didn't want to go cruising originally, and so I'm well open to the idea of loving Alaska, but right now, something's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to see a grizzly bear hook a salmon out of a river or a whale, shoot Pinocchio out of him. Something like that's going to have to happen, or it's just going to be like, oh, look, there's some mountains, there's a glacier,
What about the whales? And
That's what I said.
Yeah.
As long as there's something like that, it's going to be okay.
Okay.
Ellen said that that she'd be bankrupt by the time that she got across the Atlantic at the casino.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
I didn't think about that.
Jenny's casino budget's going to be next to nothing for the crossing.
Yeah, there might have to be maybe 1 or 2 days that I don't do anything in there.
I know everybody said Alaska's not boring. I trust you guys, but do you guys know how, I was always that kid that said I want to be I don't, Queen Beat, I don't know that it's fair to say I dislike the Caribbean. Like, again, my mind was blown. I love going to Puerto Rico and wandering around the city. I had a great time riding ATVs in St. Martin, but I've done a lot of that. But I do always worry about being hot and getting sunburnt. So I have that fun, but it's kind of annoying me at the same time.
Well, I mean, even when it's cold, you still have to worry about getting sunburned.
Yes, even when it's cold, I still have to worry about being sunburned. But yeah, so I don't dislike the Caribbean. I don't dislike anything. So I guess that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't try to put that on me like I dislike something. Cruising's like pizza. When it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
But if
I
I
agree.
had my druthers, where does druthers come from? Is that a southern word?
idea.
If I had my druthers for some of my next cruises, I'd like to go do some sightseeing in Europe.
Iceland,
Europe? No, not Iceland.
Scotland.
What's up, Jenny?
Love you.
The midlife cruiser said we should come cruise in Norway. I ain't getting on Hurtigruten. No, that's not fair to Hurtigruten. But
That's not fair.
I do want to get on the Roald Amundsen and go to the Arctic.
Mm-hmm.
Redneck Lover, thanks to Tony for mentioning Star Trek Cruise in a previous video. Just booked it for a solo cruise in 2020. Live long and prosper. Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Bob, I'm
for the
so
super
excited
chat.
that you are getting on that. We have two other locafam that'll be on the 80s cruise when you had mentioned that as well.
Cindy McDaniels, Australia on the list also. But man, so I know what it's going to take to get to Australia, and it's going to take me another year before I'm ready to make that kind of airplane commitment again.
Yeah.
It messed me up for a good long time, actually.
Almost 2 or 3 months, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. That was a hard flight to get to Asia. And I think Australia may be a little further because you got to do the south also. Little south.
The south. Oh, yeah.
South of Asia.
Yeah, it's like, what? What are you talking about?
So Dolphin Sales said that seeing the whales will make me fall for it, and the glaciers and the coloring. Look, I know I'm going to love it. I'm just saying. But, I'll be a changed man. Yeah, so Lori Lewis said, look, I'm not the only one that says maybe Alaska's not fun. Lori didn't want to go, but she loved it.
Well, and you know what? I'm going to agree, We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
We definitely have to get binoculars. I was talking to Billy the other day, and we have to get binoculars
Binoculars.
for sure.
Vonnie Welch says she wants to watch a Lido Loca Alaska vlog. Yeah, that should be fun. Panning for gold now. I would do that.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Janet Bean, weight loss is coming along. 10 weeks into it, losing about 2 pounds a week.
Yeah.
So, slowly but surely. Taking the tortoise and the hare approach, and in this one, I'm the tortoise.
Jim D is going to Alaska June 2021. So will we, but we are on NCL Encore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
They're on the Princess.
Innie is a cruise newbie. First cruise was going to be March the 28th. Prepared by watching your videos and those from sharing to see. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
You are.
Well, I'll say it straight. I don't want to just be a cheerleader. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I've never met any in between people. I've met I hate it. I hope your dog dies. Kind of anti-cruisers.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I know. Jan, I can't believe it. Like I've never seen a hatred for something that like people who hate cruising hate it. Or you're gonna love it. And so yeah, but I say you got to try it for sure.
What's going on, Heart of Family?
Yeah, what's going on, Heart of Family? Well, Alex said I could take ATVs through Alaska. That'd be fun.
Retrosage said Deutschland.
Deutschland. I'm not cruising to Deutschland. I'm going to go stay with your in-laws.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get smack in the middle of Bavaria and let you drag me around the country. How about that?
It will be so close to Italy that we can go there too.
Go everywhere. My brother said that you can go everywhere from there.
I just want to go on the road that I can go as fast as I want in my car.
The Autobahn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that'd be fun.
Yes.
That'd be fun. Pete Anderson's going to Great Britain on the Regal Princess in May 2021. Any suggestions? Yeah, I mean, pack the clothes that you need. Have a good time. Don't overeat. See a lot of stuff. Go to the shows. What would you suggest?
The same.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And do local hole in the wall kind of eating.
Look, I watched a documentary back in the 80s where these two young American travelers went to some little pub in, I don't know, I think it was in the UK. It was in the outskirts of London, and then the dude became a werewolf. So be careful going to local places.
Oh, boy.
I saw it on the documentary.
So Christina's
Scary.
family thought that she was crazy for going cruising, and then she finally got them on to go with her, and now they love it.
Did I nail it, Jackie? Are those the things that you should do in the UK? She said, bring a raincoat, which is good. And wellies. What are wellies? Are those rubber boots?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Now we're trying to decipher. Make memories. That's a good one.
Yeah, you see,
Sebastian Sorsen. That's true. We don't have to be on the Autobahn for Jenny to drive 100 miles an hour.
No, I've done that before.
Empress Lisa, I'm going to say I'm going to be bored in Hawaii. I know I'm not. I mean, I saw the Brady Bunch go to Hawaii. It looked like they had a good time.
I mean, I want to go to Hawaii.
Haunted tiki. And what, look at flowers?
Yeah.
No, I would love to go to Hawaii, go to Luau, see a little fire show.
Yeah.
I think all that'd be fun.
Have the lay as soon as you, I mean, isn't that kind of your thing, right? Like you get off the airplane and you get the laid put on you, and it's like, you know, you have this whole kind of fantasy of what Hawaii is, and I think I just want to. I think
that's how Hawaii works. You get off the plane, the guy in the white suit meets you, and then anything that you've been dreaming about doing in your life, that's what you do for the next week.
That's cool.
Or was that Fantasy Island? I get it confused.
Where was Fantasy Island? Was that that was?
I don't know where it was at. It was like a remote island because they had voodoo magic on there that they could make your fantasies come true.
Oh,
voodoo magic.
Nice.
Wellies or rain boots? How about that? I'm good with my translation.
Yeah.
From American to UK. That's because I'm
UK English to American.
That's because
English.
I'm English. If you go way back down my chain, Jenny, so that's why I can do that.
Is that what's on your list?
That's why I can do that.
That's what's in your DNA.
That's number 22 of 23 in me.
Okay. Nice.
All right. So Linda Dewar said that Panama was awesome. Yeah, I think the canal will be cool.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good time.
Well, it's a group cruise with Sharon at Sea, so it was kind of our backup in case October got canceled, and it did. And I'm okay with it.
You're okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, that's our backup. So, to me, I'm still just looking forward to hanging out with those folks and everybody that's going to go with us.
Yeah.
Alaska, we do have a balcony. I figured at least we had to do that.
Yeah.
What do you think the first cruise after the restart will look like? I don't know, Mr. Gambit. We got to watch, though, because there's a big old cruise ship that's leaving out of Italy today, the MSC Grandiosa.
Yes.
They're only taking Italian passengers. That will be at a reduced capacity. They're doing testing prior to the cruise. I think they have new ventilation systems in there. They've shut down the buffet. There will be social distancing, physical distancing, and mask wearing. So, and you can look at the TUI ships too. There's a good vlog out there by a guy named Dario. I don't know the last name, but look for Emma Cruises. She has a big video that's been doing really well that covers that, and you can get a good sense of what it's going to look like. But it's like the world looks right now. A little masking, a little social distancing, a little wash your hands. So I don't know. I'm ready to get on it. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Sunset Fantasy Island was filmed at the Arboretum in Los Angeles.
That's right. I told you it was all a sham.
Well, that's just like
All a sham.
people say that the
Moon landing? Please don't say the moon landing.
no
What?
Survivor.
Survivor's not a sham, Jenny.
Survivor. They said that they used to work in Texas and they used to watch them get off the first season.
Whatever.
Like they would bring them out to this little remote place.
That reminds me, there's that new Extreme Survivor thing on Amazon we're supposed to watch.
Yeah. And guess what?
What?
There's a Love Island out.
Love Island's coming.
Yeah.
Big Brother Love Island made their appearance.
Yes.
Joanne Blakesley, thank you so much for the super chat. You're looking great on the weight loss. Lost 75 pounds since being diagnosed with sleep apnea and have recently been given the all clear. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Way
Congratulations.
to go. That is awesome. And I appreciate that you gave it to me in pounds and not stones.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Super chat.
Do you know how many pounds are in a stone? 14, Jenny.
Nice.
Look, I know all these conversions since we watched the UK Love Island.
14 for a stone?
Midlife's been paying attention. So the Grandiosa left an hour ago. We wish her luck. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta try again. Try again.
Well, yeah, so let's all keep a watch on that.
Yeah.
Is it 7-dayer or are they doing short?
I think it's a 7-day cruise.
Okay.
But it's just around Italy. There are some port stops, I think, also. And it's Italians going to Italian cities. And, yeah, so that's awesome.
That's okay.
Let's see. Azia Gomez. I don't know why I can't read names today. Where and when was your first cruise? It was in April 2017. We went out of Mobile, Alabama. And we went to nowhere at first. We were supposed to go to Cozumel, Mexico. The ship was broke when we got there. And so they said, we're going to float you out in the Gulf of Mexico if you want. And we said, okay. And then we jumped out.
Down.
We jumped out there, and they decided to take us to Key West, Florida. And so our first cruise was Mobile, Alabama to Key West, Florida, back to Mobile in April of 2017. That's when it all began. And now the fantasy is just a memory.
It's retired.
Life is just a fantasy.
That was a lovely time.
Oh, I thought she said the first cruise. The last cruise.
Our
that
last
was,
cruise.
That was a whole lot of talk for nothing. It was the
Divina, MSC Divina.
MSC
With our
Divina.
friend Dawn.
Don, where did we go out of? Canaveral? No.
No, Miami.
Miami.
Well, I'm excited because MSC is going to be leaving out of Port Canaveral now.
Yes.
Well, some ships, not all of them.
I can't remember where we went because we didn't really get off the ship there. We went Barbados, I think. I don't know. Minnesota Mickey, is it already 3 o'clock? Holy moly.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to get out of the way. There's a lot of live streaming choices today. Make sure you support another cruise creator.
Do it.
My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. And until the next time,
We'll see you on the Lido.
we'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll be back.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Lido Loca, the after show.
We're back.
It's the 22nd after show. Jenny, let's tell
Like aftershave.
This is where we tell a
It
big
smells
secret
good.
about our life. This week, our secret is there was a weird colored algae in our pool, and we did not get to swim this week, and it was depressing.
Yes. And then it rained when we did try to get rid of the algae.
And we did get rid of the algae.
Right.
And now the pool is blue, and we gotta record a podcast now.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll swim or maybe we won't. But anyways, that's the reminder. If you want to hear more of our favorite cruise port memories, plus a recap of this week's cruise news, make sure you check out the Lido Loca podcast. It'll be live no later than tomorrow, but make sure you're subscribed and notified and all that on the Lido Loca podcast channel and on your favorite podcast provider, and you can hear some more stuff.
Yes.
My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are Lido Loca, and until the next time,
We'll see you on the Lido.
we'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.